in a dimension where the game never stops. This is the It's Buckets Show.
Welcome to the It's Buckets Show, Season 1, Episode 1, opening day of NBA 25. It's October 21st. Today's a holiday. If you know, you know. My name is Buckets, and I quit my job as a casino financial analyst to become a full-time sports bettor that only bets on basketball. That's why it's Buckets. I graduated with a finance degree in 2017. We got hired by the casino and worked in FanDuel's basements. We ran profit and loss statements. We saw all types of winning trends, losing trends, what it's like to be a winning bettor, what it's like to be a losing bettor. And we left our job 9 months later to try to help the world beat the casinos. So we give out free NBA parlays every single day on all socials. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube. And after a couple months of giving out free parlays, we went insanely viral. We got 60,000 followers and crowning with the goal of getting over 100,000 by the end of this NBA season. So we will be giving out free plays every single day, and you can join our VIP if you want our favorite best bets of the day. Those are our spread bets where we bet on teams, not players. But let's get right into it. This is going to be the beginning of decades of buckets. I don't really know what to expect from this podcast show, but I know that it's time to evolve going into year 3 of post quitting my job. I quit my job, 3 NBA seasons ago? So this is year 3. It's time to evolve our content from little short reels every day to a day in the life of a sports bettor. We're talking about some seasons awards. I got the rundown right here. We're going to be going into a whole bunch of different betting trends. I'll tell you what's behind me, and I'll give you some things that you can't find anywhere else on the internet. Like, I'm talking like crazy NBA, like fanatic type stuff where it's like, oh, you want to know who the first basket scorer was every single year, the start of the NBA season for the past 8 years. I got it right here. It's all hand crunch numbers. That's what I do. I am a data analyst with an obsession for basketball. Basketball is the only sport I watch, the only sport I bet on. Fuck baseball, fuck football, fuck hockey, fuck all of that. We're here to dive into nothing but buckets. As seen on DraftKings Sportsbook, as seen on Lethal Shooters Lives, as seen at Boston Celtics games, hanging out with Porzingis. I go to 20 college basketball games a year. I absolutely own March Madness every single year. Who else is calling a Duke loss with Cooper Flag to Houston? I put $1,700 on that. Biggest bet of my life for like a plus 200, cashed out for over 5 racks. I know I'm rambling. This is going to be a real rough sketch of an episode. I'm not good at speaking on the mic. I'm not good at doing this whole podcast thing, but I just needed to get my first episode out there so it can evolve over time. The more episodes I bang out, the more polished it'll be, the better I'll get. You can expect post-game analysis, pre-game preview, news, breakdowns, all different types of stuff coming. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to our YouTube page. So let's get right into it. We got the Thunder and the Rockets tipping off tonight to start the NBA season. We got the Warriors and Lakers going on after that. No LeBron. Luka Doncic takeover is about to begin. I'll show you a little bit about what's behind me. We got a Michael Jordan poster over there. My dad got that in Chicago in the 90s. So that's a pretty sick vintage poster. Had to throw it up for the podcast. And we got Jason Kidd. That was hanging up in my room for like over 10 years as a kid. Funny enough, he is now the coach of Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag is probably going to be a poster hanging up in my son's room. Shout out my son, Cole Anthony. He is 3 months old. Yes, Cole Anthony Condon. Just like the Cole Anthony that's a point guard on the Bucks. Hot take, by the way, the Bucks are one of my sleeper teams for the year. I think that they have a shot at coming out of the East. I think Cole Anthony has a shot of being the starting point guard in the NBA Finals. And I got to say that on mic because when June comes around, that'll be a great clip. No one else is saying that. We got a Bucks 21 championship hat. We got a Brooklyn Nets hat over there. Brooklyn Nets are in the midst of a crazy tank, like multi-year tank, but who knows? We can look back at this episode like 5 years from now. They could be one of the best teams in the league. Who knows? NBA goes real crazy with the fluctuations. Let me show you what else we got here. I got a bunch of NBA cards stacked up in sleeves. I got my basketball kind of beat up, but that's because I play basketball all the time. You can catch me posting my clips of playing basketball at 5 a.m. in the morning like a psycho. I literally live and breathe basketball. You can tell no one else gets up at 5 a.m. to practice. and play 5-on-5 with a bunch of other psychos. We got Mac Miller. Shout out Mac Miller, the GOAT. Here, man, can't do Mac like that. Mac Miller fell over, had to put him back. Peep this though. Sports Illustrated for Kids 2005 edition. Man, I found a pile of magazines of my Sports Illustrated for Kids. These were like the Bible for me in 2005. Well, I was 10 years old, born in 95. This is LeBron turns it on. The NBA's youngest star talks about his super sophomore season. Crazy stuff to look back on. Now he's in year 20 something. We got NBA preview over there of Dwayne Wade, like crazy stuff. Love looking back on it. I've been obsessed with the NBA my entire life, as you'll be able to tell. I don't know how many podcast episodes I'm going to do per week, but just expect this to grow over time. And appreciate you guys following along. Something funny I'm doing too. $1 ad. If you guys want to promote your business or want to put a message on this board, over time I'm going to sell ad space. And the first ad, all you have to do is donate $1, and I'll put any message or any company logo on this ad, as long as it's like not going to get my YouTube channel flagged. But that's just more of a funny vision. That's nothing serious. What else is on here? Not much. So let's just get right into it. I told you I was going to give you the first basket of every NBA regular season for the past, I went back like 8 seasons. So let's get right into it. And let's see if we can predict the starting basket of this 2025-2026 regular season as well. Last year started off with Tatum hitting a 3. In 2023 was Anthony Davis with a dunk. Then we had 2022, Marcus Smart had a floating jumper. 21, Axton had a dunk. 2020 bubble season, Curry had a free throw, but if you want to bet on first baskets, it's usually the first field goal. That was a Kyrie jumper. 2019, Derek Favors layup. 2018 Embiid layup, and 2017 Kyrie Irving floating jumper. No real trends there, but these are the type of stuff I do. I dig into the crazy trends that no one else digs into, and eventually you'll see on this channel we are going to come up with the wildest trends. There's a reason we went viral on Instagram. It's because the trends we dig up actually have meaning, actually have substance, actually have value into what our bets end up being. We give out 3 free player props every single day of the NBA regular season. All you have to do is follow us on Instagram, X, or YouTube. We post it 1 hour pregame, so make sure you turn on your notifications. And tonight I'm going to be rocking with Amen Thompson. By the way, Amen Thompson, he is my favorite player in the NBA, rocking his jersey underneath the new It's Buckets hoodies. I'm going to see if he can get the first basket today. Obviously, that's not a bet I'm telling you to take. This is a for fun bet. You should never be betting on a first basket for real. Like, it's obviously just a toss-up, but we're just trying to have fun with it. We've had a 3-month off season because we don't bet on anything other than basketball. So it's been a long time coming, but these are the best 9 months of the year coming up. And let's see if Amen Thompson can get the first bucket tonight. I also went back and looked at who got the first bucket in the second game of the regular season every single year in the NBA. So let's see if we can even parlay 2 of them together and get some crazy double first basket parlay. If both of them hit, I'm going to give away $50 to one random comment here on my YouTube. So if you made it this far in the video, just drop a comment down there and I will take all the comments in this video. I'll spin a wheel randomizer on Instagram Live, whoever it hits on. If we hit both first baskets, $50 for free, just for supporting his buckets and making it this far into the video, not just clicking through and leaving after a minute. So let's go back over those. Last year, first game was Tatum 3. Second game was Hachimura 3. 2023, Davis dunk followed by Nurkic layup. 2022, Smart floater followed by Davis layup. 2021, Axton dunk followed by DeAndre Jordan alley-oop. And basically, the trend I'm seeing here is that the second game is almost always a big guy. We're talking about Hachimura, Nurkic, Davis, DeAndre Jordan. That's 4 big guys in a row. So let's see if we can find a trend that can keep going. And we are going to go with Al Horford to get the first basket in the night game. So we're going to parlay Amen Thompson with Al Horford to get the first basket in each of the games. That would be a crazy payout. Again, it's just for fun. Betting on first baskets is stupid, but we're just trying to have fun because we love basketball. It just makes it a little more of a sweat. And if you're watching this, you're probably a degenerate sports gambler like everyone else who gets into sports gambling. No shame. We're loving it. We're having fun with it, and that's what we're here for. Let's talk about MVPs. If you're going to be betting on the MVP, I suggest you do not bet on the first day of the NBA season because all those odds that are out there, you're not going to wait 9 months to triple your money. That's literally a bad investment. Coming from a guy with a finance degree, I could tell you that's bad investing. Do not do that. You do not want to wait 3 months to triple your money. Let's review the odds though. FanDuel has Shea at plus 160, Jokic at plus 300, Doncic at plus 400. FanDuel has Shea as the favorite. DraftKings actually has Jokic as the favorite at plus 220. Shea's at plus 275 on DraftKings. Doncic is at plus 380. So make sure you're shopping around when you do eventually place these bets. But the smartest thing to do, if you're going to ever place a future bet on an NBA award, you have to wait to the right time in the season. It's all about timing because all three of these guys are going to have better odds available at some point in the season. So there's no point on betting on the first day of the season. You might not even want to make your bet in the first month of the season. Sometimes the best time to bet it could be January, February. Stay tuned and watch more episodes. We're going to tell you when we fire off our bet. We're going to give it out for free on YouTube. And we're just going to see how this NBA podcast show, It's Bucket show, starts to evolve itself as we get better at juggling a camera, long form content, and watching ourselves on a computer and trying to juggle all this stuff. Eventually, we're going to have people on. I am inspired to make this podcast from the legends at Road Trippin' Pod. That is Allie Clifton, Richard Jefferson, Kendrick Perkins, and Channing Frye. They are the first athlete-led podcasts that started in 2017, and they are still running today. Those are my guys. They actually shouted me out on their podcast a couple times. And my goal for this podcast is to eventually see if I can do some sort of collaboration with them in any type of way. Those are my people, big fans of theirs. So make sure you tune into them too. And Cole Anthony, if Cole Anthony can get on this show, that'd be sick. Yeah, and I named my son Cole Anthony. So Cole Anthony would be a sick person to have on this podcast one day. Those are just some of the goals, visions, mistakes I'm throwing out there, and I don't know if it's going to take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe only take a couple months for those stuff to happen, but we'll see where this goes. I think that's pretty much all I got for you today. Not trying to go crazy, just trying to get my first episode out there. I don't know how long it's going to take me to edit and do all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, we do this for a living. We have nothing but time on our hands to study NBA all day. We do the homework so you don't have to. Help you make smarter bets. Hit me up on Instagram. It's Buckets NBA. And my DMs are always open. I keep it real. And here's the outro. It's Buckets.